We are all fine.
Wow, very good. Now, before you take your seat, can you pick up the pieces of the paper under your chairs and please put in the pocket of your bag, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, class, is anyone absent today?
Nine, ma'am.
Well, very good. You got perfect attendance this afternoon. Do you have any assignment?
Nine, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now, before we proceed to our lesson this afternoon, let us know first to our classroom standard. That will be you got it and what to do. So, kind of read everyone.
Listen carefully. Do not talk with your seatmate. Raise your hand if you want to answer. Participate well in the class.
So, is it clear, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now, class, this moment we will have an activity. So, I have the picture of showing you, class. All you have to do is to observe because after that, I have the question with you. Do you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, class. Based on the picture, what have you observed? Okay, Jandel.
I observed that there is a dog.
Okay, dog. What else? Okay, Butler.
There is a dog and the dog starts from the smaller to the smaller, the larger, and the largest.
Okay, very good, no? So this picture is all about the dog are brown. Now, class, did you know that the God are organizations are moved?
No,
No, ma'am.
Okay, since no class, so this afternoon we will have more explore to find it through the video. So I have the video, class.
Yes. Yes.
But before that, class, I will group you into 5. So this is the group 1, this is the group 2, this is the group 3, 4, and 5. And I have the guide question, class, and I have the direction. So can you read everyone? Okay. Can you read everyone the Okay, can you read everyone the direction?
Watch
and observe the video carefully. Answer the following questions.
Okay, group 1, can you read the questions number 1?
What is tropism?
What are the different types of tropism?
Okay, now group 2, can you read the questions number 2?
What is phototropism?
How
How phototropism does occur in plants?
Okay, group 3, can you read the questions number 3?
What is geotropism? How does it influence the growth and development of plant roots and shoots?
Okay, group 4, can you read the questions number 4?
What is hydrotropism? How does hydrotropism occur in plants?
Okay, thank you. How about the group 5? Can you read the questions number 5?
What are the nesting movements of plants? How do they differ from tropic movements?
Okay, is it clear, class?
Yes, ma'am.
And I have the materials for you guys. Class, that is the group 1, the group 2,
plants. Unlike animals, plants do not move from one place to another. However, plants show growth movements in response to some stimuli, like sunlight, water, soil, etc. Tropism is the tendency of plant parts to grow towards or away from the direction of stimuli. The different types of tropism. 1. Phototropism. 2. Geotropism. 3. Hydrotropism. Phototropism is the tendency of the plant parts to grow either towards or away from the direction of sunlight. Since stem grows towards the sunlight, it is positively phototropic. Root grows away from the sunlight. Hence, it is negatively phototropic. The position of a flower so that they can be seen and pollinated by insects and birds is another example of phototropism. Did you know some other types of tropisms are chemotropism, growth in response to chemicals; sonotropism, growth in response to sound; chronotropism, growth in response to temperature; electrotropism, growth in response to electric field; pigmotropism, growth of a part of a plant in response to localized physical contact. The tendency of a part of plant to grow towards the soil or gravity is called geotropism. The root of a plant is positively geotropic and the stem negatively geotropic. The tendency of the plant part to grow towards the direction of water is known as hydrotropism. While roots are positively hydrotropic, stems are negatively hydrotropic. The response to a stimulus, independent of its direction, is called nastic movement. These movements are caused in response to touch, light, temperature, and other external factors. The plant mimosa, touch me not, plant is sensitive to touch. On touching, its leaves fold. The folding mimosa is an irregular movement and is called nastic movement. The closing of a Venus flytrap in response to the walk of an insect is another example of nastic movement. Tropism is the tendency of the plant parts to grow towards or away from the direction of stimuli. Phototropism is the tendency of the plant parts to grow either towards or away from the direction of sunlight. The tendency of a part of plant to grow towards the soil or gravity is called geotropism. The tendency of the plant part to grow towards the direction of water is known as hydrotropism. The folding of the mimosa leaves on being touched is an example of nastic movement.
Are you done, class?
Not yet, ma'am.
Movements in plants. Unlike animals, plants do not move from one place to another. However, plants show growth movements in response to some stimuli, like sunlight, water, soil, etc. Tropism is the tendency of plant parts to grow towards or away from the direction of stimuli. The different types of tropism. 1. Phototropism. 2. Geotropism. 3. Hydrotropism. Phototropism is the tendency of ground plants to grow either towards
Okay,
or away from the
please
direction of sunlight.
And please select one representative of each group. Please select one representative of each group.
So, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So, the group 1 questions are, what is tropism? Tropism is the tendency of plants to grow towards or away from the direction of stimuli. The second question is, what are the different types of tropism? The different types of tropism are phototropism, geotropism, and hydrotropism.
Okay, thank you. A round of applause. Okay, how about the group 2?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
My question is about what is phototropism? My answer is phototropism is the tendency of plant parts to grow either towards or away from the direction of sunlight. Second question is how phototropism does occur in plant? The directional response of a plant that allows the plant to grow towards or in some cases away from the light.
Okay, thank you, group 2. A round of applause. Okay, group 3.
Good afternoon, afternoon, everyone. I am the representative from the University. Our assigned questions are, first, what is geotropism? Our answer is, geotropism is a tendency of part of plant to grow towards the soil or gravity. The second question is, how does it influence the growth and development of plant roots and shoots? Our answer are, there are 3 main environmental influences. These are water, light, and gravity. The effect of water is known as hydrotropism.
Okay, thank you. A round of applause. Okay, how about the group 2? The group 4, rather.
Question is what is hydrotropism? The answer is hydrotropism, the tendency of plant parts to grow towards the direction of water. Question number 2, how
Rosa?
I think, ma'am, our topic that we're going to discuss this afternoon is all about the movements of plants.
Okay, very good. Today we discuss all about the movements in plants. Can you read everyone?
Movements in plants.
Okay, but so for you to get it and what the focus of this lesson, I have here the objectives. Okay, can you read everyone?
Objectives.
At the end of the lesson, the pupils are expected to explain the different parts of plant,
Movements.
give
Give
the
the
importance of plant movement, classify the plants according to the movement.
Okay, is it clear, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now, who can give me an idea about the plant's movement? Okay, Marilu?
Plant movement is, it's depend on their direction.
Okay, very good. No, and also the plant's movements, it is the response of light, the gravity, the temperatures, and the chemical air and touch, and the water move. No? So, as you can see, class, no? As you can see, the plant's movements is root to the toward of the direction of the sunlight, and also the and the water, soil. And the plant's movements, class, is there are the special parts. As you can see, there are the stem, roots, and the leaves. And also the sunflower help them to survive and produce. So they are important to us, class, because they can provide food, oxygen, and the minerals that will be used. Okay. Now, what is tropism?
Ma'am.
Okay, Jandel.
Tropism is a tendency of plants to grow towards or away from the direction of stimuli.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Okay, can you read everyone the tropism?
Tropism is a tendency of plants to grow towards or away from the direction of stimuli.
Okay, no, tropism is the tendency plants of parts to grow to the direction of the stimuli in environment. So this tropism is the adapt or responding to changing surrounding. And also the tropism is the occurrence of platforms to change to depending what type of the stimuli and the essential to be able to find the light, the food, and the nutrients. Okay. Now, what are the different types of tropism? Okay, Dr.
The different types of tropism are phototropism, geotropism, and hydrotropism.
Okay, no? So there are the different types of tropism. First, we have the
Phototropism.
second,
Geotropism.
third,
Hydrotropism.
okay, so there are the different types of tropism. Now, what is phototropism?
Ma'am.
Okay, Pedrosa?
Phototropism is the tendency of the plant parts to grow either towards or away from the direction of the sunlight.
Okay, very good. All class. Okay, everybody, can everybody read?
Phototropism is a tendency of plant parts to grow either towards or away from the direction of sunlight.
Okay, phototropism is the tendency of the plant's parts of the directions to the sunlight. No? As you can see, class, and the picture. So it is a crucial of maximize that allows of plants optimize the exposure sunlight photosynthesis, which is the process or which is the convert of light energy or the chemical energy. So it is the roots of chemical of maximize like it is the positive or the negative. No, as you can see, class, no, the stem are the root direction to the sunlight, and so that is the positive Phototropism. And the roots are away from the direction light, so that is the negative phototropism. So another example class, no? As you can see, the flower, sunflowers, the direction of the flowers, so they are the clonated of the insect or the bird. So that is the example, another example of the phototropism. Now, what is geotropism? Okay, Jandal.
Geotropism is the tendency of a part of plant to grow towards the soil or gravity.
Okay, thank you. A round of applause. Now, can you read everyone?
Geotropism, the tendency of a part of plants to grow towards the soil or gravity.
Okay, no? The geotropism is the tendency of the plant's parts to the direction of the soil gravity, and also the geotropisms, it is the rules of typically or maximize to positive geotropism. So, okay, do you understand class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now, what is hydrotropism? Okay, Bachelar?
Hydrotropism is the tendency of plants part to grow towards the direction of water.
Okay, thank you. Very good. So, can you read everyone with the hydrotropism?
Hydrotropism is the tendency of plants part to grow towards the direction of water.
Okay, hydrotropism is the tendency plants parts of the direction of the water. So, as you can see, class, in the picture, so as you can see, there are the group of the direction of the to the water. So, toward to the center of the earth. So as you can see, the stems are going to go to direction of the gravity, and the positive has also the roots are the positive geotropism. So that's why, and also it is response to the different directions that is called of the Gnostic movement. When we say Gnostic movement is,
Ma'am,
okay, Janda.
Gnostic movement is the response or to touch.
Yes, very good. Gnostic movement is response to touch, the light, and the temperature. So, for example, class, this. Have you familiar this picture?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this plant is called the Sosa or the touch me plant. No, so as you can see, class, no, if this sensitive touch or touching the leaves is holding. So that is the example of the Gnostic movement. And another example, class. Have you familiar this picture, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that is called of Linus flytrap. So that is the example. There are the insect will be touch it, so that's why he cannot hold it. Right. So that is another example of the Gnostic movement. Do you have any question, class?
Ma'am.
Okay. Now, what is importance of plants movement? Anyone? What is the importance of plants movement? Okay, Marvin.
Plants movements are important in order for them to adapt to the surroundings.
Yes, very good. No, plants movement is very important to us. Like the trophic movement is help them to preserve the protection functions, and also it is help us to the developing of the what? Developing of the study to the stimuli. Now, you have any questions, class? Clarification? Okay, if not, class, we will have an individual activity and give one whole sheet of paper. And okay, one half clockwise. And then, so kindly read everyone the direction.
Classify plants according to the movement.
Okay, is it clear, class?
Yes, ma'am.
have any okay, what guys? Okay.
Hi, sir.
Are you done, class?
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay. Next. Are you done, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please pass in forward. For the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I will choose 2 students who represent their answer. John Delgado. Okay. Next we have the Divinity Pedrosa.
Okay. The first picture shows photo tourism and its stimulus is light.
Yeah.
Then the second picture is hydrotourism and its stimulus is water because it grows towards water. And then the third picture shows hydrotourism and its stimulus is gravity. In the fourth picture, it shows elastic movement and its stimulus is touch. Then the fifth picture is the Venus flytrap and its stimulus is touch. And the sixth picture is flower and its stimulus is light.
Yes, very good. A round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. So this is my outputs. So and tropism, there are three types of tropism, which are the phototropism and hydrotropism and geotropism. For the first picture is that picture shows a phototropism, and the response stimulus of the phototropism is towards the light. Then second picture is what we call a hydrotropism. So the response stimulus of that type of phototropism is source of water because that type of movement is survive in source of water. Then the third one is what we call a geotropism. So the response stimulus of the geotropism is force of gravity. Then the second column is what we call the sensitive plants, or it's called elastic movement. So the first picture is what we call Mimosa pudica, or attachment plant. So the response stimulus of Mimosa pudica plant is touch. Then the second is Venus flytrap. Then the response stimulus of that is touch. Then the third one is morning glory plant, flowers. So the response stimulus of that flower is light, towards the light.
Okay, thank you. Round of applause. Wow, very good. Okay, now, so as you can see, class, now the movement is called trophic. So these movements is the first picture is the movement first is the stimulus is called the light. And the second, as you can see, hydrotropism. So that is the to the toward direction of the sun to the water. So that is the stimulus. So the next picture is the geotropism, to direction to the gravity. So the stimulus is the gravity. The example, so nastic, that is the example, as you can see, the mesosa, the flytrap, and the flower. So the stimulus of the mesosa is the touch, and the linos, it is the stimulus is
Touch.
yes, very good, touch. And the third is the flower is to the light. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Nana.
Clarification?
Nana.
Suggestions?
Nana.
Reaction to our topic this afternoon?
Nana.
Okay, very good. If none, class, I have two questions. What is tropism? Okay, got to learn.
Tropism is the plants grow towards the direction of stimuli.
Okay, very good. No, tropism is the tendency of the parts of the direction of the stimuli of the environment. So now, what is the different types of tropism? Okay, Janda.
The different types of tropism are geotropism, hydrotropism, and phototropism.
Yes, very good. They are the different types of tropism. First, we have the phototropism, geotropism, and hydrotropism. Now, what is the importance of plants movement? Janden?
The importance of movements of plants is to adapt their environment dynamic.
Yes, very good. They adapt to the environment and also the trophic movement plants so they can serve to the protection of the function and also the help to the developing of sudden or response to the stimuli. So now, do you have any questions?
No.
Nana.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now we will have a short quiz. So I have the this short quiz, it is the multiple choice. So the direction is circle the letter of correct answer, and the quiz 2 is the true or false. Okay. I will give you 5 minutes to answer this short quiz.